want to start today's video at the end of the meal. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, this is it. This is where she tells us we can't eat dessert. And you'd be wrong, because dessert is not on my restaurant hit list. What today's video is about is making choices when you think you're making the right choice, but in fact, maybe you just don't know. The thing with dessert is we have no illusion. We know that dessert is going to be a nice, sweet, maybe chocolatey hunk of goodness. And I say, yeah, let's go for it. When we go to a restaurant, you might find that the portion sizes seem astronomical. And I'm not even just talking about Cheesecake Factory. When we go to a restaurant, sometimes these pieces of cake or pie or whatever are really not made for just one person. We should be sharing. Make sure to get a table full of forks and ask around and get people to help you. Maybe even your server.
Because you know what? This is way too much for one person.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What I want to talk to you about today is when you think you're making the right choice and you really are putting your best effort forward, but you maybe just don't know. So the things that are coming along next are going to be things where you don't know, or you think because it has a certain name that it's going to be a lower calorie choice or a healthier choice. And those are going to be the things that are on my hit list today.
Good morning. Welcome to Big Bill's Diner.
Thank you.
Got me for some breakfast?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Can I get you?
Oh, you know what? I really want to have eggs and ham and toast, but I am really watching it. I've been really good, and so I want something really super healthy. So, you know, do you have like some yogurt kind of?
The yogurt parfait. It's incredible.
Is it good?
Nice light choice.
Really?
Tons of granola.
Okay, is it like Greek yogurt? Like plain Greek yogurt?
No. It's some kind of nice, like fruit at the bottom, strawberry yogurt. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Greek yogurt, but it's great. Lots of fruit.
And lots of granola?
Lots of granola, yeah.
Well, you know what? That sounds like a really healthy choice. I think I'm gonna have that, yeah. And a cup of tea, please. So let's just talk about the fruit and granola bowl for a little bit of a second. That sounds good. Doesn't it sound good? It sounds so kind of healthy and just, you know, like you just came out of the yoga studio and I'm gonna have some granola and fruit and yogurt bowl. But you know what? That is not a great choice. Granola generally clocks in around 500 calories per 100 grams with 20 grams of fat. And again, in the restaurant, we don't know what it is that they put in there. The yogurt, likely, probably 100% likely that it's not 0% Greek yogurt. And the fruit, is it stewed? Do they add sugar? Do they do whatever? You know, in my restaurant scene, I said I really wanted to have eggs and you know, toast, and my usual go-to when I go for breakfast is poached eggs and ham and dry toast, and I have peanut butter. And that is a way better choice. It's gonna fill you up, and you know what? I love it. And the other way, I think that I'm being healthy, and I just don't know because I haven't put it all together. Things that just sound good, you don't really know all of the components, and it just makes you're not able to make a good choice. So those kinds of things I would recommend staying away from generally, okay?
So welcome to Willie's Roadhouse. Do we know what we're having for lunch today?
Oh, you know what? What's the soup today?
Today the soup is a cream of mushroom.
Cream of mushroom.
It's delicious.
That sounds good. Is it very creamy?
I mean, yeah, there's some dairy in it. There's cream.
Okay, and then what sorts of salads do you have?
We got a Caesar. We got just like a vinaigrette garden salad.
Okay, what about, do you have like a chicken Caesar? Because you know what? I'm really trying to cut down. Like I'm trying to watch the calories and fat and everything. So I think, do you have chicken Caesar?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know, I think I can have a chicken Caesar salad. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay, so let's just have a little chat about chicken Caesar salad, because honestly, that is probably one of the most popular things that I see people order on a menu. And there is nothing that's a great choice about that, because the Caesar salad dressing itself is probably, you know, around 8 grams of fat per tablespoon, 8 or 9. We're looking like 9 to 1,500 calories depending on who's making it. And you know, really with Caesar salad, you're getting like all of that fat in the dressing, and then you're getting a side of cheese and crackers with the croutons and the cheese. So just because it's called salad does not mean that it's a healthy choice. Just know what it is that you're having. And that's all that I'm trying to tell you. Just know what you're having. Then let's talk about the soup. Soup, just, you know, we love soup, and it seems like, you know, let's have like the soup and salad combo. Sounds like so innocent and sounds so comforting and sounds so nice. Well, cream of mushroom soup is like 250 calories and 23 grams of fat, and that's just in a tinned variety. That's like in like a Campbell's soup kind of a deal. And that is not very much, because 1 cup is not a whole lot of soup, and that's not going to fill you up, and you're not really getting a whole lot in there of protein or something that's going to really keep you full. So the soups, again, you know what? Let mama make you soup at home. Maybe not a great choice when you're out.
Bonjour, madame. Welcome to Chez William.
Hey, you look really familiar. Do you work at another cafe?
I do. 2.
Okay. What do you recommend?
Well, I mean, we do specialize in steak, so I would recommend the steak.
Steak. Well, you know, steak is so full of fat and, you know, cholesterol and everything. I think I'm going to go for the seafood. I'm thinking that I see that you have a pecan crusted halibut. That sounds good.
Quite good. That's a new one on our menu. Very tasty. And for your side?
Okay, well, what are my choices?
You have the frites. You have mashed potatoes and baked potato fully loaded.
Oh, fully loaded baked potato now. Okay, what about in the mashed potatoes? How much butter's in there?
It's pretty delicious, so I'd say probably a lot.
And do you use milk or cream?
Cream. Cream.
Do you know if it's like 10% or 18% or 35%?
You have a lot of questions, lady. You're the FBI or something?
Okay, so, all right. Maybe not the mashed potatoes.
That was unprofessional, but...
Yeah. Okay, maybe not the mashed potatoes. Okay, we'll just take it on that. Okay, so halibut. Halibut's a great choice. You know what? A 6-ounce piece of halibut is only probably around 230 calories. Great. But all of a sudden we crust it in nuts. And here we go. Everybody's going to be on me about the nuts. I love nuts. I know nuts are healthy for us. I know nuts are full of great omegas, and that they are high in fiber, and I know that they're high in protein, and that they're good for our heart and they're good for our brain. And let's face it, we all need nuts. I'm nuts. It's all great. Okay, but shh. Do you hear that? There's a but coming, and it's right here. But the calories in nuts still count. You don't get a get out of jail free card because they're healthy for us. They are packed with calories, and they can get slipped in there. So on a halibut dish that's pecan crusted, that dish can easily be over 1,000 calories, maybe even 1,100 calories. Only maybe 240 calories of that is the fish itself. So we have to watch it with the nuts. So if you order stir fry and there's cashews, okay, this little dish of cashews, that's 1/3 of a cup. That is 290 calories. Yes, and 290 calories of goodness. And I know, but we still have to watch it. I will never tell you not to eat anything. I just want you to know what it is that you're having so that you can decide, you can put in place your own portion control, and you can realize that just because they're good for us doesn't mean that they're free calories. Mashed potatoes. Okay, my daughter Victoria, she loves mashed potatoes. I don't really get it, but you know what? A lot of people love mashed potatoes. But you can see by my exchange with our fine waitress that we don't know what's in there. We don't know how much butter, we don't know how much cream, we don't know which kind of cream. And believe me, in a restaurant, what is their #1 priority? They want it to taste good. So make no mistake, those mashed potatoes are loaded with stuff. Personally, what I would suggest is, if you really like potatoes, take the baked potato, forget the fully loaded part, take the baked potato, eat half if that's what you like. Add a little bit of the sour cream, forget the butter. Just think about the mashed potatoes. My advice on mashed potatoes, have them at home. where you know exactly what's in them. And that's a much, much better choice. We all like to eat out in restaurants, and many of us just don't, I believe that many of us don't really understand what it is that they're ordering. And that's what I hope is one of the things that I showed you today in today's video, that, you know, just because something sounds healthy, a salad or a little bowl of soup or, you know, fruit and granola, it doesn't mean that it is. And we really have to watch out for those things. I personally think that most people go in believing that they're making the right choice and that they just don't have the knowledge to help them to make better choices that maybe can fit in with their health goals. I also hope that you see that dessert is okay. Dessert doesn't just have to be a cheat meal where you're gonna eat a dozen donuts. Dessert is fine. We're going out for dinner, we're having a nice time. Let's order a piece of a beautiful piece of cake and let's share it. So portion control there is everything. Overall, I just hope that you maybe think about a few things that I've said. I'm not saying don't have anything, just be aware and make your own choices. So those are the takeaways from today's video, and I hope that you learned something. And I really look forward to seeing you again, and bon appetit.